Hey up, how you doing? Today I thought we'd have a chat about Civ Switching, the most baffling decision they made when designing Civilization 7, and one where most of us agree something should be done about it, even though that might not be that realistic. I'm Alex, I'm a proud Yorkshireman who makes videos like this every single week. Let's get into it. I've been thinking about this a lot recently, and I cannot shake the image in my head of Firaxis sat around a table in the boardroom, thinking, why did humankind fail? And anybody that knows anything about humankind will tell you one of the biggest reasons it's failed is because there was not enough continuity between culture shifting or culture switching in that game. So what did they do? They all, for some reason, look at each other and go, you know what, we'll have some of that. Now, I have no idea why they decided to do that. It's almost like a game of truth or dare gone horribly wrong, and gives the tag of Civ killer that many people called humankind a completely different meaning. Now, that on its own is crazy enough. Like, if a new strategy game brought in blunt and clunky Civ switching, you'd think, I don't know why you'd do that, considering all the evidence that players don't seem to like it. But for a series built on playing as one civilization, where there's like 20 odd years of evidence that this works, that's crazy, right? I've been playing quite a bit of Civ Rev recently, and I don't care that you don't like it, it's actually great, even if I'm like one of 5 people in the world that think that. But one thing I would say about Civ Rev is that it captures the magic of Civilization, which is essentially playing as one Civ throughout the whole game, archers can fight tanks, and just everything that makes the series what it is, and it manages to deliver that to a slightly different audience in a slightly different way. Something which Civ 7, let's be honest, fails quite miserably at. And the reason I think it fails quite miserably is because they tried to do something different. They decided against capturing this magic which makes Civ great and where there's decades of proof that it makes the game brilliant, and instead they traded that in favour of more perceived historical authenticity. And I don't know why, because the history in layers idea, it doesn't even make that much sense. Civ has never been that historically accurate, and it doesn't need to be. As much as I think it'd be funny to see a bunch of Romans faced with a bunch of Americans chanting USA, it's not realistic, but that's fine. And it's worked for years and years. So what I'm trying to say is, this shift towards history in layers that gets rid of playing as one Civ, it's proven to be quite a bad idea in my opinion. The big question is then, what will they do about this? And I think there's what they should do and what they will actually do. When it comes to what they should do, I think it's pretty obvious. The numbers for this game are that bad, the reviews are that bad compared to previous Civ games, that they need to take action. And thankfully I have like the best audience on YouTube who come up with some great ideas for me and make my life easy. And one such idea came from a viewer called DaFreeze220. Now, I absolutely love this suggestion. So they said that what could happen at the end of an age is that you either choose to evolve your Civ or to adapt your Civ. If you evolve, you swap Civs as usual, which keeps players who want to play Civ 7 like it is now happy. But you also get the option to adapt, which means that you stay as the same civilization, but you get some new traits, and maybe you get some new unique units and things like that. I think that is a really neat solution, and something that they should be looking to do to give everybody who plays Civ 7 and who wants to play Civ 7 a way forward. But I have my concerns because I'm not sure that that outcome is that likely. The reasons I say this are, firstly, it's one of the defining features of Civilization 7. Like, if they keep ripping all these unique features out of Civ 7, all the ones that fans are a bit unsure about, and all the ones that fans don't like, what's gonna be left? Like, they're gonna be left with a game that doesn't stand out the way they wanted it to. So this would be the biggest of U-turns, and that's definitely one of the reasons I could see them not going with this approach. Another reason is that To do this, to give players the option to play as a Civ in every single age of the game, that is gonna require a complete redesign. There's over 30 Civs in Civ 7 right now. They would all have to be redesigned from the ground up. And that'd be a lot of work. The game as well would need a lot of changes to facilitate it. So, if you think about it, pretty much everything interacts in Civ 7 with this idea of history and layers, with this idea of transitioning between ages and change. It's a ton of work to redesign that, and I'm just not sure that that is where they want to go with it. But the path forward is not that clear. Let's keep chatting about this down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Watch another one of our videos by clicking on the link on screen now. Thanks for watching this one, and I will catch you soon.